Hey, this bitch on.
Rolex, cut it up. Rolex, buttercup.
It's time for the hottest radio show and podcast.
I just looked at my wrist, I got time today.
With DJ Preme. It's time for SHEF Radio. Yes, sir. Welcome to Started Here in the Far Podcast, man. You already know it's your host is Fly. The most DJ Preme is in the building. I got my next guest in the building. I always say the next guest might be the best guest. Go ahead and introduce yourself, big dog.
What's good? It's your boy Katron, straight out of Houston, Texas. Let's go ahead and get it.
Yes, sir, Ski. So tell everybody what you do. You're an artist, DJ, producer. What you do, man?
Yeah, I'm an artist, I'm a DJ, and I'm a producer. I'm also a musician, so I do a little bit of everything. Music is just my thing.
For sure, man. He do it all. For sure. I like that. You say you from Houston, right?
Yeah, I'm from Houston.
Okay.
Acres Home, Texas. That's where we at.
Talk to me about the Houston culture, nigga, because I got chewed the fuck up about talking about the goddamn swangers.
Yeah,
is what y'all call them, man.
I seen that shit. That was I see that shit. I was
that
like,
shit don't faze me though.
I was like, man, y'all gotta bag our Preme like that, nigga. Like we gotta let that nigga know we gonna represent where we at, but nigga, it's just like, man, it's a part of it. And just appreciate you for having your take on it. You know,
sure, man.
Yeah, like you say, everybody ain't gotta like what you got going on, but the Houston culture, man, like. I feel like that's where it's at. Everybody want to be from H-Town or everybody want to make their way down here. We ain't got no beaches or nothing but this culture. We got that culture that like, shit just, I don't know, shit.
It's different.
It's different.
It's different. It's like something I've never seen before.
Oh, for sure. When it comes down to the cars, the way we talk,
yeah,
the music, the chopped and screw music. You fuck with chopped and screw music?
No, sir.
Oh,
no, sir.
Nigga. Sorry. Oh,
they about to kill. I'm gonna make this a clip too. I'm gonna post this,
bro.
They gonna kill my ass.
That's crazy, nigga. Because it's like you hear that shit in so much of our music today.
Oh, for sure.
And it's amazing to see like. Where you come from has some kind of influence all over the world. So,
man, I ain't even gonna lie. So, I heard the chopped and screw shit a couple times, and I was like, yeah, I'm just not really fucking with this shit. But y'all out there gotta understand, man. I ain't grow up on this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like where I'm from, it's a whole bunch of West Coast shit.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? So it's some shit you can vibe to like. West Coast music is definitely different than Southern music, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's just a big ass difference. That's why when I DJ, like I play a lot of West Coast type shit.
So it's more culturalized. So Kansas City, the West Coast is more culturalized out there.
Yeah.
Okay, I feel you.
Especially the Bay.
I feel you. So you like, you fucking with Larry June and DJ Quick and Too Short.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. I got
sir.
You.
Mac Dre.
Yeah. Man, it's so many West Coast artists, but shit like chopped and screw music. Back to I forgot what we was talking about before that, but shit back to chopped and screw.
The Houston culture. Man.
Yeah, that's our culture, man. Like shit, like I said, you gonna hear that shit. If you go listen to some of Michael Jackson, I think DJ Kim Slim K, he got a Michael Jackson chopped and screw mix on YouTube. That whole
what the hell?
Yes, nigga. Yes. You got
what I did notice, like out here, bro, y'all would chop and screw anything.
We gonna chop and screw anything.
Anything.
We gonna chop and screw anything. Like you just shit. I feel like if you go and listen to something that you really like on Chop and Screw, you gonna fuck with that shit. Mm-hmm. I feel like you gonna fuck with it to a certain nigga. You just sit back chilling, you smoking, or you'll fuck with it.
Yeah. No, I fuck with the culture, bro. It's just, you know what I'm saying, certain things about it I'm not too fond of. Y'all know.
The swingers, yes,
the
nigga.
Swingers, hey man, these niggas.
Hey, the swingers gonna be on everything. They gonna put swingers on everything. Just like we gonna chop and screw
anything and everything, bro. Them, whew, I ain't even gonna get into that shit no more because y'all. And nah, it was cool though. It was a lot of fun with it. And I was gonna lead into that next, bro. But I had a lot of fun with it. Then also like, I had some people really come into the comments like. On my head, like on some serious shit, and I'm like, you might want to chill the fuck out, bitch. Type shit. Like I I'm just fucking around. All of it, like, number one, if you didn't know, I knew it was gonna get a lot of fucking attention. I'm in Houston. It's called clickbait. Are you fucking slow? So, but I actually ended up. It was somebody that commented, and I ended up actually going back and forth with them, like on some serious shit. Cause they got serious. I'm
in your
already
comment section.
Nigga. Yeah, in my comment section, bro.
Damn.
Like that nigga got serious. I got serious. Like, all right, you want to turn the fuck up? I'm gonna turn the fuck up type shit.
I feel you.
So, I had to have, I got some people around me that's like, hey, nigga, you can't do that. Like telling me like, hey, you can't do that shit anymore. You have a brand that you're leveling up. So it's time for like shit like that. You can't go back and forth with randoms or, some shit like that, because when you get to a certain point, that shit's gonna happen all the fucking time.
All the fucking time.
And you're not gonna have time to fucking go back
all the time
and hit every comment or talk to everybody or mention, you know what I'm saying? If somebody in your comments talking shit, just let them talk. Let them talk to themselves or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that I'm having to learn and progress as a person, because I'm gonna be honest, bro, I'm an emotional ass nigga. So if you piss me off or if you said something to me or that I didn't fuck with, I'm going in on your bitch ass. Like that's just how I feel. Yeah. So, but I have a lot of people in my circle that say, hey, Preme, chill out. You can't do that shit no more. Yeah. So as you level up, bro, as a DJ, as an artist, and stuff like that, do you feel yourself, maybe having to either chill out on something or notice that, all right, I may be leveling up. I can't do certain things a certain way anymore?
I would say, yeah, you got to censor yourself to a certain extent. Like, it just depends on your situation, Like, I will always say, voice your opinion. Don't ever let nobody.
Facts.
Don't ever let nobody tell you what you can and can't say. And if you say something, stand on it. And that's one thing that I appreciate about you and that whole situation. You stood on what you was talking about.
Yeah.
No matter what, what everybody else was saying, like either they gonna fuck with it or they not.
That's how I feel about it, bro. Like people was really in the comments or people might have DM'd me or whatever, and it's like, Preme, I can't fuck with this.
Yeah, either they gonna fuck
that's
with
okay. I fuck with my opinion. You don't. That's cool. I don't care. Either you gonna fuck with it, or you're not.
Yes, like you're not gonna agree with everything that I say or
Facts.
everything that I do. So it's just, we are human beings. Like we make mistakes. We got our own decisions that we make. Like. So it's just one of the things, like just move how you move and just know it's gonna be a consequence behind anything that you do or say. So
absolutely.
Like, have you go ahead.
No, you good, man. I also wanted to touch on some stuff like this is my platform. I don't usually use this to I don't use this shit to bash anybody or talk down or anybody and anything like that, because what the platform is to help people out creative wise, content wise, stuff like that. But I don't know if you've seen it. This post was only up for 15 minutes, but there was a post that I made about a club owner not owing me money, that was owing me money, and I got a mixed reaction from it because I went off on his ass and I was like, hey, basically, you've been owing me money for this amount of time. You do bad business. And I tagged him and I told everybody who it was. And I got a lot of people was like, yeah, Preme, that's what the fuck you do. Turn the fuck up on these niggas. Let these niggas know. And then some people was like, bro, don't do that because you don't want to turn into academics. And it's like, in the same breath, it's like, bro, I have a platform. I'm going to fucking use it. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't to bash the nigga really like that. It's just to let niggas know that you do bad business personally.
For
you know what I'm saying? So I was like, I don't know. But that's the thing. I get mixed reactions with a lot of shit that I do. But personally, I don't really give a fuck. It's just I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. Just
do it. Like I say, everything has a consequence. So if you do or say something, just stand on that shit.
Exactly.
So, even with the club on the situation, I didn't get a chance to see the video before you took it down, but even with that situation, you had a primary objective in mind, this nigga need to give me my money. So
when that nigga paid too,
yeah, he paid. He paid. You put his ass on blast. Yeah. You did what you needed to do to get your money, with your platform. So it's a lot of these niggas out here ain't got no platform.
Yeah.
So right there, that you already got a one up on a nigga or and then you got hundreds of niggas watching your stuff right now.
Yeah.
So it's just one of them things to, especially DJs. Like we trying to stay away from these janky ass promoters, these janky ass club owners, bro.
That's the main reason I put that shit out there so DJs could know, hey, don't fuck with this nigga.
Watch this nigga.
Yeah,
like
because he gonna screw you over. And what's crazy is, bro, after I actually posted that, bro, I got so many people that was like, bro, I fuck with what you did because that nigga screwed me over too.
Mm-hmm.
But I just never said nothing about it, couldn't say nothing about it, or, you know what I'm saying? It's just been kind of words like me. I talked to another DJ about it or some shit, but nigga, you actually put that shit out there.
And it's like a lot of people not gonna have the balls to do that because they feel like they gonna either get blackballed or whatever the situation may be. But it's just you got your own platform.
And see, that's the thing, bro. I don't understand it. Like, I'm a new nigga in the city, bro, but I've always been a nigga that I'm gonna say what the fuck I'm gonna say, whether you fuck with it or you not, bro. Like, a lot of niggas is like, bro, if you do that to the wrong nigga or you say that shit about the wrong nigga, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't give a fuck. Personally, bro. Because if you owe me money or you say something, bro, I'm gonna put your ass out there.
At the end of the day, niggas is gonna do what's best for them. So
Thanks.
it's just I'm gonna have to do what's best for me at the end of the day.
Exactly.
And I know I'll be like I can't have that mindset, if I fuck with the wrong person, this person might not fuck with me or that. It's just like, it's a billion people on the face of this earth, nigga. Like somebody's gonna fuck with what I got going on. Like one person can't stop me, stop my mission, stop my vision. One person can't stop that. Like if I want something, I'm gonna go get it, no matter who I gotta get to or how I gotta get to it. Whether it be creating me a Preme radio, a SHEF radio, or maybe let me go talk to this club owner or something of that nature, like, or maybe let me network. Like if something is meant for me, like it's destined to be at the end of the day.
For sure, man. Like you said, if you got something to say, man, stand on that shit 10 toes. Bro.
For sure, stand on it. At the end of the day, because a lot of these niggas, they will fuck, like they'll try to take advantage if you don't stand up for yourself. Yeah. So it comes a point in time where you probably get fucked over so many times. It just comes a point in time where you ain't got no choice but to make your own decisions and stand up for what you believe in. Because if not, niggas gonna take advantage of that shit all the fucking time.
Facts.
So
facts. We're gonna get into the DJ aspect of this. But I even forgot to ask you because I just asked you off camera. But how'd you hear about SHEF Radio?
Shit, my brother is DJ Gutter. He been getting me in on the scene a little bit more, like because I started
that boy Gutter.
Yeah, music is becoming my full time thing right now. So he's been working me back into the music scene and it's just showing me the ins and outs. So like he got me in a DJ group. Then he also was like, bro, you need to get on this podcast. Even before his episode, I had watched like 3 or 4 episodes. I was like, yeah, I really fuck with that. Like that shit, it's definitely gonna do some numbers. And I'm glad that you got me a part of this process as well.
Absolutely, man. I appreciate it. But once again, man, shout out that boy DJ Gutter, man. He been showing love ever since I met that nigga. So yeah. I appreciate it, man. When'd you first actually start DJing?
Man, before college, shit. Before college, probably 16, junior year high school. That's probably like 2009, 08, 09, and somewhere in there. I started DJing and producing at the same time, so it was just they went hand in hand for me.
Do you think which one has helped out more? Like, do you think the producing side helped you be a better DJ, or being a DJ helped you be a better producer?
I would say both, like vice versa, like because it's like you can pull some from so many beats that you listen to or your favorite producers that you listen to and put it inside and make it into your own. Same thing when it comes to mixing, like it's so many eras of music that I listen to, that I personally listen to, that if you hear me DJ, nigga, I might open up with some Temptations, or I might open my set with some Anita Baker or something. Like it's just it's one of the things to where like I like to make music make sense, like make music communicate with each other in a way, if that like make it flow and take you on a journey. So
Yeah.
Back to your question though, like I feel like Vice, they work hand in hand. So both of them made me who I am today. So
I feel it. How do you go about the getting fucked over in the club, bro? Because I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, I'm 3 years deep in Houston, but it's a lot of shit that goes on that maybe some people may not know about. But for example, I got a promoter that texted me a couple months, last month actually. It was like, hey, I want you to come do this spot for me from 10 to 2 for $100. And I was like, yeah, you got to be fucking stupid.
yeah.
So it's
Recently they just did that shit.
oh, last month, bro.
Oh shit. $100.
$100 for 4 hours. And then this is the thing. Like then they was like, you know, I was like, nah, I'm not gonna be able to do it for 100. I was like, we can do it for this price. They was like, well, you know, we just opening up and this and that. Just gave me a whole bunch of excuses on why they couldn't pay me. Then the next month they're opening up. They actually closed the spot down. They reopening it and rebranding it, and then they got all these fucking DJs that's coming up because they got Boosie coming to their joint, and they got all this nice ass DJ lineup. High C, Aries supposed to be there. She getting replaced by Trey Stacks because she gonna be on tour and all this other shit. I'm like, I bet y'all ain't paying them niggas no $100 for 4 hours.
I feel you. Shit, well, I mean, like you say, you got to stand on it, but at the same time, you got to use it. You got to use it as a finesse tool, because, like you say, or like I say, it's people gonna do what's best for them at the end of the day. So, shit, if you got to go in there and you see these headlining DJs, they put in that work up there, then if I get in front of the right person, then I can charge whatever price that I'm looking to charge at the end of the day. So. I would just say, just if you go into a certain situation, just make sure you have some kind of outcome where you come out on top of the situation. Maybe you getting more pay, or maybe you getting put in front of the right people, or maybe you getting more opportunities out of this situation. Yeah. So that's what I would say. Like, just you can't let you can't let anybody take advantage of you.
Facts.
So you got to stand up, like I say, for what you believe in, and make sure you coming in on top in the situation at the end of the day.
Facts. I believe that too, because there's a lot of niggas, boy, they try to play with me now, because I used to take that 4 hours for 150 type shit when I first got out here, but nobody told me, like, you should not be taking that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So now the same people that think that I'm still doing that 4 hours for 150 when I first got out here, they'll hit me up now like, oh, can you do my club or do this for 100 or 150 or this? And it's like, no, I'm not the same nigga. But you personally, tell me what you think the minimum a DJ should be getting paid.
I think the minimum at the least should be like 75. If it's like 4 hours, I would say 75. If it's 2 hours, they need to take that shit up to like 100 to 125. So I would say it just depends on the amount of time they got you, because it got to make sense. You know, I understand. I'm understanding that. You know, you got a business to run at the end of the day, and you gonna charge, or you gonna pay whatever you feel like paying a DJ. But I'm just like, I just want more owners and promoters just to look at the situation, like, and don't fuck over who you got in there, like, cause you never know who you got coming in and out there when you DJing. So,
facts.
I would just say it depends on the time, and you knowing your worth, bro. If you know your worth, like, you could charge what you want to charge and stand on it. Yep. Cause it's always gonna be niggas out here wanting to undercut because they feel like they just money hungry, so they gonna take anything. So that 150 that you not taking is for sure gonna be a nigga out here like, I can do that, because they looking.
Please stop doing that shit.
Please stop that. I would say please stop, but nigga, it's gonna keep happening. I don't know. I'm in a situation like that right now where have been DJing for a spot for like 6 months, and shit, we to the point where I'm trying to get a increase in pay. Yeah. But them niggas not trying to hear that shit. They not trying to hear that shit.
And that shit's so whack to me, bro, because I always say the DJ is the most important motherfucker in the room.
For sure.
And should be compensated as such. Now, I think this was on my round table. I said the minimum should be $100 an hour. Now, that don't mean I should be getting paid $100. That don't mean you should be getting paid $100. That don't mean Trey Stacks, Irv Goddard, all these other niggas out here, IQ, Justo, Hasi, Rogers. That don't mean they should be getting paid $100. Mm-hmm. I'm saying even for the shitty niggas, they should be getting paid $100. And this is why I say that is because even the shittiest DJ, he's gonna play the right music.
True.
He or she may not be able to mix, may not be able to scratch, may not be able to do none of that shit. But something that Kiati said to me in his interview, bro, he said the DJ's job is to play the people's favorite song, and the artist's job is to make the people's favorite song. Mm-hmm. The DJ just gonna play the people's favorite song. The shittiest DJ still gonna play Pound Town. He's still gonna play a whole bunch of Sexy Red. He's still gonna play Moneybagg Yo. He's still gonna play Lil Baby. He's still gonna play all of that shit. He just may not be good on the mic. He may not be good at mixing. But the average crowd don't give a fuck about none of that shit
at all.
They just want to hear the music.
They just want to hear their favorite song.
Exactly.
So they can go home and you know.
Exactly. So that's why I said the minimum should be $100 an hour. Now, if you're better than the shittiest nigga out here, then you should be getting paid more than $100 an hour. But Macho, shout out DJ Macho, he said, well, some clubs can't afford that. Okay, I get that. Now, let's say you go to a smaller club, a lounge-ish, then I think the minimum should be at least a minimum of $75 an hour.
I got you.
75 to 80. You know what I'm saying? If you can't afford that, I'm sorry, I don't know what the fuck to tell you.
Why are you even asking for a DJ? Open? Yeah, why are you asking for a DJ at this point?
Yeah, because if you can't, even as a lounge or a small establishment that has a DJ, you should be able to afford 75 to 80 an hour, minimum.
At the minimum.
You know what I'm saying? So, because 9 times out of 10, even with the lounges, you're making money off food. You're making money off parking sometimes. Entry.
Sometimes.
You know what I'm saying? You're making money. You're still making money off the bar if you got drinks, bottles, hookah. All that shit, bro. Yeah, bro. All that shit. So
many streams of revenue throughout that bit. But you can't pay me 75.
75.
To 100.
I don't understand it, bro. I don't
understand it either, but it's just like it's like I say, the problem is collectively all the DJs is gonna have to get on the same hand. Collectively, bro. But it's just so hard. It's hard because everybody's out here for themselves. Like I say, you're gonna do what's best for you. So why the next nigga not?
This is what I said, bro. Because I'm gonna be honest with you. Every DJ, even the highest paid DJ, could actually be getting paid more money. If let's say DJ, shout out DJ Half Pint. I don't know how much you make an hour, big dog, but let's just say Half Pint makes $150 an hour, right? Let's just say that. And he works at camp. But he like, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, like, I be wanting more than $150 an hour. I want $200 an hour. But camp is like, nah, we're not doing $200 an hour. Playground's like, nah, we're not doing $200 an hour. If we all collectively for one weekend was like, we not showing up to DJ at no motherfucking spot, we would fuck the city up just for 2 days.
How many clubs is it out here?
Too many. I got 65 bars, clubs, and lounges in my phone right now.
Goddamn. So just imagine, all them spots most likely have a DJ on Friday or Saturday, right?
All of them do.
So
and that's more than that's. And it's more out there. That's just what I got on my phone.
Damn. So like you say, just imagine if we do take one weekend and be like, where are you coming up there? What you think would happen? So what would be the reaction?
So everybody's like, oh, well, they'll just call the next DJ. Well, that's why every DJ would be like, no, we're not gonna go. So, but let's say they got 3 DJs at camp. You, Half Pint, and IQ. Mm-hmm. IQ's like, no, I'm not gonna do it. Pint's like, oh, I'm not gonna do it. You like, oh, I'm not gonna do it. They not gonna call me. They ain't got my fucking number.
Hell yeah.
So they be like, they just gonna call the next nigga. No, they not. They don't. It's only so many DJs they got. They numbers they got.
That's in their circle.
That's in the rotation. So if all of the niggas say no, they are fucked. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I think if we all collectively, and I know like a lot of niggas be like, well, this is how I eat, this is how I do that. Nigga, if you really willing to sacrifice for like 1 weekend, bro, 1 weekend.
Just 1 weekend, sacrifice.
If you willing to sacrifice 1 weekend, you could actually be up. Because you will be getting paid what you want to get paid.
Yep.
Because the nightlife out here in Houston is so fucking ridiculous, bro.
Super.
It's so ridiculous.
That's what everybody come out here for.
Exactly.
That's what they coming out here to see, the nightlife.
Exactly. So if we all collectively was like, fuck your club. For 1 weekend, fuck your lounge. For 1 weekend, bro. And then they like, all right, well, what you want? We want every DJ to get paid a minimum of $100 an hour.
Okay, so well, every club ain't gonna go on no strike like that, but I don't think every club would go on a strike like that. But what would be the solution if a great amount of clubs went on a strike? Like we not paying this shit. Then what?
Like the DJs?
Yeah, we're not paying $200 an hour to a DJ.
They be forced to.
You think
that's
so?
The thing? They be forced to.
You think so?
One. Why is the club live?
Because of the DJ.
Why do people walk out the club sometimes?
Because of the DJ.
There you go. There's literally your answer right there.
Sense,
because when you go into a club, don't nobody want to hear the motherfucking iPad.
At all.
Don't nobody want to hear the house music.
At all. Spotify playing from song to song.
Even if you had a playlist, a hard-ass playlist, niggas still don't want to do that.
At all.
You want a live nigga in that motherfucker mixing shit, making the shit nice, giving you an experience. Without the experience, that shit dead.
Speaking about experiences, bro, I forgot to mention this at the beginning of the podcast, but that fucking auto-tune shit, bro. This nigga don't want to give me the sauce. Like I think I DM'd you the same day that you posted that shit online with. I guess you had did an interview with somebody and you was using that hoe, and I was like, nigga, where you get that hoe from? Because I got a vocoder, and I got a talk box, and both of them them motherfuckers don't do that. Like what's your shit?
He said them motherfuckers don't do that,
bro. I need that hoe.
Yeah, I'll show it to you after we done, man.
But that, like you say, that experience, like they gonna have to pay for the DJ Preme experience at the end of the day,
for sure.
So like that. Speaking of experiences, that shit there,
that shit live.
If I get one of them hoes, nigga, it's over. Nigga. Y'all niggas ain't gonna never. Y'all talking about I'll talk on the mic enough. Y'all ain't gonna never be able to keep my hands up.
That shit live, bro. That shit is live, bro. Niggas really be. Hey, and you know what's so crazy about that shit? Before I ain't gonna get too far off topic because I still want to talk about this minimum shit.
I got you.
But when I first got that motherfucker, bro, I was so scared to use that bitch because I was
bro.
Because I was like, how is this gonna be perceived? Are niggas gonna think this shit is tight, or is niggas gonna think this shit is stupid?
Yeah.
So when I first used that motherfucker in chemistry, two niggas came up to me and was like, nigga, is that auto-tune in your mic? I was like, yeah. It was like, that's hard. I was like, let's go.
That's all it took.
I was like, yeah, okay.
That's all it took.
Now when like niggas know, they be like, hey, that nigga Preme like really started some shit.
For real,
you know
for real,
nigga.
Like, for real.
Like, for real, bro. When I do that shit in the club too, man, niggas be like, bro, what the
that
fuck?
That shit hard, bro. Like,
that's a difference maker, bro.
If you even see like artists today, they performing with that shit
auto-tuning
on
their
stage.
mic.
So like that, just to have it as a fucking like DJ, that shit is super.
Bro, and it's because I used to be an artist, and I anytime I wanted to perform, I wanted to perform with auto-tune because I had a whole bunch of songs where I used auto-tune. So I was like, all right, so but
that makes
then
sense.
I cut off the artistry, but I was like, well, let's still do the auto-tune shit with the DJ. Like I was like, I got to stand out some type of way. Mm-hmm. Everybody can mix, everybody can scratch. What can I do to stand out, to be different than everybody else? Nigga, I can sound like anything if anything I want to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can sound like a motherfucking chipmunk. I can sound like a demon. I can put auto-tune on my mic. I can put reverb, echo, all this other shit.
That shit is wild, bro.
Yeah.
That shit is wild. You got all those fucking effects in one spot.
Yeah.
You sound like a chimp. So you can have your shit chopped and screwed, nigga. Yeah.
I can't. I want
Yeah,
to look
nigga. Put your shit on chopped and screwed, nigga. Hold up.
type shit. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga really gonna fall in love with chopped and screwed. You the dead DJ with that shit.
Yeah, bro. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? I just was like, man, I'm gonna try some different shit, bro. And that shit low key just kind of caught on. Niggas is like, bro, that shit hard. And I'm like, all right, you know what I'm saying? I created a little new wave out in this motherfucker. So if you, all I tell everybody, bro, if you take it, just say, hey, shout out that boy DJ
I'm
Preme,
gonna definitely
man.
shout you out, nigga.
He put me on.
I'm like, yeah, go get y'all an interview at Chef Radio.
Oh, God, I created that wave.
I got you, bro.
Created that wave. Yeah, but nah, man, to the minimums and shit, bro. Like, if we really did, no, for real, like, was like, hey, for one weekend, sacrifice that shit, we'll fuck up the whole nightlife. And
that would be a sight to see.
Because the promoters and the club owners, bro, they would have no choice. Mm-hmm. They'd have no. They would lose so much money in one weekend. They'd be like, all right, whatever you want, you got it.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna be honest, as DJs, bro, we have the leverage.
We do have it, but it's just a lot of us don't realize how much power we have. Or like, nigga, you setting the vibe off in that hoe, nigga. If it like you say, if it ain't for the DJ, it ain't no party in that bitch. It ain't no turn up time, nigga. Like, so y'all gotta realize, like, man, walking into a spot, I'm about to set this bitch off. I'm gonna show them why they need to be paying me $200 an hour, like, and do that shit consistently. But at the same time, if we all came together, with even the trashiest nigga was getting $100, we gonna be set up. Like, the culture will be set forward. Like, a nigga might be able to sustain themselves off of this shit to where you won't have to undercut the next nigga. You know?
Facts.
So, go ahead.
And I think too, like, I hated that. It's only our culture that goes through this shit for real.
That shit sucks. It just sucks.
White people don't go through it. The Hispanic people don't go through it. It's just us. You know why? Because niggas is cheap.
Niggas is cheap. They don't want to pay.
They don't want to pay.
I don't get it. Like,
I don't understand that shit, bro.
You want a certain level of experience, but when it come down to it, you gonna go pay the next. Like, you'll pay the next race to have some kind of quality, but you can't put that same investment into your own people. So is like the culture is foul at the end of the day.
Backwards.
Yeah, it's ass. So it's just one of them things to where if we all did collectively come together, we could make some kind of change. But it just starts with self. It starts with you. Yeah, starts with you. You get your shit right. You be like, okay, I'm gonna do this shit. The next person will fall in line. The next person fall. Just lead by example, my DJs. Yeah. Just lead by example.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm gonna put this shit out there. Let's all one weekend do it, and just be like,
what weekend would that be?
I don't know. It had to be like a Labor Day weekend.
Labor Day weekend is coming up. That's like in 2 weeks.
I'm gonna put this shit out before then. I'm like, hey, Labor Day weekend. Nah, see, a lot of y'all niggas is so motherfucking selfish. Y'all gonna be like, oh no, I'm gonna have a nice ass lineup Labor Day weekend. Fuck it, nigga. Go make some money another way. I don't know. Go do something, nigga. Go Uber. Nigga.
Go Uber for 2 days, nigga.
Like just take.
Go put your crates together. Go do something.
Do something else that's productive that ain't, you know what I'm saying,
that you
whatever.
wouldn't normally do on a weekly basis.
On God. Go live on TikTok. Go get some bread. Exactly. Get some bread on TikTok.
Exactly. You know, create you a mix and put it on Instagram and not Instagram, but put it on YouTube or SoundCloud.
Yeah, some shit like that, bro. Yeah. But we need to really one time, bro, fuck the clubs up, because then they'll realize, all right, yeah, our shit really ain't shit without these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Because just imagine, bro, like a whole bunch of out of towners come and
they gonna be disappointed.
They gonna be pissed.
They gonna be disappointed.
They gonna be pissed the fuck off. They gonna be like, bro, this shit ass. I thought Houston was live.
Yeah,
it's live because of us.
Yeah.
When we say no, then y'all niggas like, all right, this shit low key dead.
So I'm with you. So like, when would be a weekend, Labor Day weekend?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest, bro. It don't even have to be Labor Day. That would fuck the city up for sure.
That would be fire.
But it can really be any weekend, nigga. Cause you know what I'm saying? Houston live every day. You know what I'm saying?
Ridiculously live for no reason.
This
Like
is
you
fact.
go on the spot on Monday, Tuesday, and be like, why in the fuck is y'all turned up on the Monday?
Turn the
Got
fuck
the
up.
club going up
On a Tuesday. Shit's crazy, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I really hope, I really wish the shit would happen, but we would have to literally get every DJ in this motherfucker to be like, hey, just for one weekend, don't go. And then, I'm going to be honest, bro, it don't even necessarily have to be every single DJ because let's say it's, I don't know how many bars, clubs, and lounges it is, but let's just say it's 100, right?
It's over 100.
It's way over 100, but let's just say it's 100. And you got 2 or 3 DJs per spot. If most of them, if 75% of them DJs said, all right, I'm not going tonight, we're not going to do it. Them other DJs that are still DJing at the other spots, they can't be at every other spot.
Yeah.
So it's like, you will fuck up that shit too.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You'll fuck up the spots line up because you
Exactly.
can't leave. Yeah, I feel you.
Exactly, bro. So if a couple of y'all niggas like, well, I can't miss out, go then, nigga.
I would say, man, if we really want to see that happen, it's gonna have to start with the leaders of the DJ society in Houston. It's gonna have to start with the people that's have some kind of pull in the city.
I'm glad you said that because somebody in one of the DJ group chats I'm in, he said we kind of like hinted at that, and it was like it's gonna have to start with like a Rogers, a High C, like them type of niggas. But he also asked, he said, do you think them niggas really give a fuck about us though? And I was like, that's a good question. I don't know. I'm not trying to bash them niggas or nothing like that, but like they got their own shit. Yeah. They're big enough and all of that other shit. Do them niggas really care what the fuck we getting paid? Because they not going through the 4 hours for 150 shit.
They not.
You know what I'm saying?
It's shit. I mean, it's one of that's a tricky situation though.
Exactly.
It's a tricky situation because shit. Some of them might come back. They realize where they come from and realize it wasn't all grits and gravy when they was coming up, and they might, because the most they'll give you a little knowledge and you know they'll keep on going. Yeah. But as far as that's a tricky situation.
Yeah. Because when that nigga said that shit, I was like, that's low key. You know what I'm saying? Because if they don't care, then it's kind of like, well,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be absent. Like it ain't gonna make sense.
Yeah.
But if we can somehow get all the DJs on the same
bro, if y'all niggas could get on the same wave for
on the same
2 days,
page,
bro. 2 days. Saturday and Sunday.
Saturday and Sunday.
2 days, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta miss out on Friday. Just Saturday and Sunday.
Just Saturday and Sunday. And we as a collective, bro, we just do that shit. We ain't gotta tell the club owners none of that shit. Just DJ on Friday night, like everything good, and just fucking put your phone on D&D the next day. Like, dead ass, nigga. Then niggas will be like, all right, what the fuck really going on?
I'm with it. It's just gonna but it's like you said, it's gonna take everybody on that same page, that same wave, and come together and collectively do this shit.
For sure, man. As a DJ, bro, do you work with any MCs or anything like that?
Yeah, I work with some MCs. Well, just one in particular, his name Dre Beats. Okay. I mean, I'm in a band with him. He played drums. I play keys in the band, a fam band. And like wherever I'm at, or if he gonna pull up to the spot, he gonna MC for me, which I don't mind. Mm-hmm. But that's probably about the only. I've worked with a couple other MCs, like they'll just randomly, grab a mic when I'm my DJ, and I'm like, all right, y'all doing good, then shit, I fuck with it. But if not, I'll be quick to turn that shit off.
No, I feel you. Who you think you got the best chemistry with, MC wise?
Oh, definitely Dre Beats. Okay, because he didn't hear my mixes, so he sometimes what I'm going to, or he'll call out something that he wanna hear and shit. I'll just feed off of that, because I ain't gonna lie, shit, DJing for 4 hours. Nigga, you gotta have so many transitions in your bag, like there's just or in genres too. It's like I'm a very versatile DJ, so when it comes to like DJing them long sets, it takes it helps to have an MC there to help you get through that shit. You know, give you somebody to feed off of, and maybe some organic shit that you can that happens with the crowd and shit like that. Like I feel like the MC helps out with that kind of shit.
For sure. I ain't gonna lie, man. Whenever I'm doing 4-hour sets, bro, my first hour be gone. Second hour is like, all right. But once I hit that third hour, I'm like, man, it's time to fucking go.
Yeah, I feel you. I be like, if I'm at a spot I was normally at this spot from like 11 to 3. So when I'm hitting that 2 o'clock hour, even like 1:30, I'd be like, damn, yeah, I still got a little bit more to go. Let me go ahead and throw on some of these Afro beats, you know, try to keep the crowd alive a little bit. Then we can go back into some bounce music or some shit, you know. It just depends. But I feel you that 4-hour shift is a motherfucking. You gotta prepare yourself for it for sure.
Yeah, for sure. I will say something like because I do a lot of weddings.
Mm-hmm.
So I think low key, bro, because I be at weddings for like 6+ hours sometimes, because I'll do the ceremony, cocktail, and the reception. But it's just so many different parts to that shit that it's like it doesn't feel like it's I mean, of course it's gonna feel like it's a long day, but you're not doing the same shit for 4 hours or 6 hours or whatever.
And they also taking care of you. And a
there
major way. They taking care of you. You need anything? You want some food?
You want some water? All of this?
Yeah, exactly,
bro. Sometimes a good tip at the end of the night,
for real,
man.
or tips throughout the night. Bro, that'd be the livest thing, especially on them private gigs, bro. Just getting them tips and how like they take care of you as a guest, and that's what I appreciate that shit. So sometimes them shifts, like you say, you be there from 6 to 8 hours. Like sometimes I don't even feel that way because you be having so much fun. You be having so much fun in that hoe. And you be on there fucking auto-tune, drunk as shit. Nigga drunk, bro.
Oh shit!
Let me get that hoe.
He said, "Let me get that hoe." Man, it's funny because a lot of that shit, like a lot of my private events, bro, or at least the weddings and shit, it be like a lot of white people shit. But I'm swear to God, that'd be the easiest shit to do.
Super
though.
Easy.
It's so
easy.
Bro. It's so easy to appease they ass, bro. You know what I'm saying? With the ceremony, all I gotta do is press play, move the crossfade over, press play. All right, cool. Ceremony's over. Cocktail hour. All y'all doing is eating, talking, chilling. So I'm just playing little instrumentals and shit like that. That's cool. Then it's time for the party. Y'all already, because what I do is I'm like, hey, basically make me a playlist,
bro. After that cocktail hour, bro. Nigga, you can play anything.
You play any fucking thing, bro. You play anything, bro.
They'll give you a little list, and they'll probably come make their request. But other than that, you can play anything,
bro.
And
you
good ass time,
bro. And you can play the whole song, and you ain't gotta be doing a whole bunch of mixing and a whole bunch of other shit. And they'll come up to you like, bro, you're a good fucking DJ. Yeah, I am, but if anybody else in here was a DJ, they probably think I'm trash.
Hell yeah. They're like, what the fuck is this nigga doing, nigga? This nigga not transitioning the song.
Nothing.
This nigga went from a 89 BPM song to a 120 BPM.
For sure, man.
Yeah, that kind of shit,
bro. Like it's like the music choices is so fucking easy.
Super
y'all easy as hell, bro. Like it's bro. One song that I always will get the party going is that motherfucking Usher and Lil Jon and Ludacris, yeah.
Oh, that yeah.
Oh, they love that shit, boy.
To the windows, to the wall, that shit.
They love that shit, boy. They love that shit, man. But I ain't gonna lie, man. Doing a lot of private gigs put me onto a lot of different music though too. Because I was contracted for a company. And I did like some shit where I had to play just strictly country music. I had some shit where I had to play like Latin music, or it was just like strictly I don't know what the fuck to call it, like the NSYNCs, the Madonnas,
pop.
Just straight pop music.
Pop.
Yeah. Old school pop and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I had to do this this old lady, she was old. She was 80. It was her birthday party, but she wanted it 80s themed. And I was like, okay, I know some 80s my music. I don't know no 80s your music. So I had one of my shout out my boy DJ Just 100, man. He put me on to a whole bunch of that music, bro. He sent me like fucking 5 crates.
Damn.
Just like
man, shout out to the not stingy DJs that be
Oh,
posting
God.
the crates, bro. Y'all niggas be saving. I be thinking I have a lot of music already, but it be so much shit that
I ain't
y'all
got
niggas,
bro.
Bro.
I be seeing other niggas shit. I'm like, oh, I ain't got nothing.
bro. 3 terabytes is not enough for me right now. Because with the shit that they put in that group, bro, I don't have enough space for it. So it's just one. I can't download some of the crates. But shout out to all the DJs that be showing love in that way, bro. Y'all niggas be saving the day, low key.
Nah, for real, bro. Cause I will definitely. I am not a nigga afraid to ask for a crate. Yeah, you got a family reunion crate, and you got this type of crate. You got a clean music crate. Cause I think I got a fair amount of music, but I know that it's a lot of other niggas out here that I'm like, oh nigga, you got a lot of motherfucking music. And it's like, and me, bro, like I'll go outside with the homies or some shit and I'll just be in the booth listening to what they playing. Oh, I ain't got that.
Oh yeah,
right
Shazam.
now down. I ain't got that. Oh yeah, don't got Shazamming that shit.
Straight
like,
Shazamming.
for sure.
I don't know how many Shazams, bro. Cause I literally go to a spot just to hear somebody DJ.
Yep.
Or just, I'll be randomly sitting in the coffee shop and I'll be just Shazamming. I don't know how many Shazams I got on this. I don't know if I can even count them. But shit.
A whole fucking lot. That's how I be. My boy Trey Stacks, he was at the basement, man. I say this story all the time. My boy was at the basement, and he was working off the CDJs, and they had the name of the song at the top.
Yeah.
Well, I was with that nigga every time. I was just snap
taking a picture.
I'm taking a picture of the motherfucking. Oh, I ain't got that one. Oh, the crowd fuck with.
I feel you, and you gotta do that shit. And sometimes it's like it be certain songs that niggas play that you don't know about the pop, and that shit just pop. So it's just one of them things. And then how can you bring this song in different? Even if you go pull this song, how can I bring it? Oh, this song can go good with this song. Hell yeah, let me get that type of shit. So
and the cool thing about that is like what I like to do is I like to go to if I know you a good DJ and you can do a good opening set, I pull up because I need more opening music. So I'm like because I used to have a whole bunch of, I still got a whole bunch of music, but it was like the 12 to 2. Like it was like the turn up music, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, you don't want to play that shit 10 to 2 when you got another nigga coming after you, you know what I'm saying? But you want to be able to create a vibe. So it's like, all right. So I would pull up to a whole bunch of niggas. I'm like, all right, I'm listening to your 10 to 2 or 10 to 12. Oh, I ain't got that. Boom.
Yeah.
I ain't got that. Boom. Like, yeah.
And that's how you shit. That's how you start. And that's how you come up on a lot of music that you don't know about for sure. Like
for sure.
And genres or anything of that nature. Like you go to certain events, bro, and like these open mics, and they'll have a little tradition of songs that they play at certain points in time, and there'd be a song, there'd be a popping song in another genre that you probably ain't never heard. So it's just one of the things to where I'm gonna have my Shazam ready wherever I fucking go for sure.
Facts. How you feel about Bottle Girls?
Bottle Girls, shit, I love Bottle Girls. Shit,
I want a
Bottle Girl. I love Bottle Girls, but it's just one of the things to where, if I see that you fucking with me, as far as like making sure like I'm taken care of while I'm there, because I done been to a couple spots, nigga, Bottle Girl don't even come check on you.
Give a fuck.
But if I see you making an effort to make sure like I got some water, or if at some spots they give you free hookah, like you want a hookah right now, I'll fuck with you. And then I might tip you at the end of the night for sure. Or if I'm coming back through that motherfucker to listen or just to chill, and you working there, I'm gonna fuck with you. I'm gonna tip you, nigga, because I know you're gonna take care of me. So it's just one of the things to where if they taking care of me and I see the effort, because like I ain't got no animosity towards Bottle Girl. So shit, I'll make that effort, be like to introduce myself and let you know, all right, let's build a relationship. As far as a working relationship, as far as because you gonna make my job easier, and I'm for sure damn gonna make your job easier with the songs I'm playing. So
yeah. I know that like a lot of the DJs be like, bro, I don't fuck with the Bottle Girls because like they be like, oh, they want me to play this certain song, or when they bring a bottle out and shit like that. I actually have not went through that yet. Like only time I done been through something similar is a bottle girl will come up to me and be like, "Hey, my section say they from Detroit. They want to hear Detroit or they want to hear LA or some shit like that." I don't have a problem with that because you from a different city. All right, y'all, let me play some of your shit. But nah, I don't really necessarily have a problem with the bottle girls. Now I know some niggas do not fuck with females, just like females or bottle girls just coming in the booth and thinking that they can just chill there. I don't really necessarily have a problem with it. Now I don't really fuck with I
didn't know there's so many technicalities of like a bottle girl like coming and chilling in the booth and
yo.
Shit, yeah.
What I will say though is like it's a lot of bottle girls that'll be like, this is y'all favorite line for some reason. Oh, you my favorite DJ. What? You say that that to the last nigga and the last nigga before that.
Exactly.
And you gonna say that to the next nigga after me. Why do you say that?
Why?
What do you get from that?
Why do you? Oh, you my favorite bottle girl, and there's a million of you around.
Like what?
Why?
Why do you? What do you get from that? What you gonna get some brownie points? What can I do for you to say that?
If I'm your favorite DJ, nigga, bring me some shots up to this motherfucker like
Facts.
every 30 minutes or something. If you really fucking with me.
Nah, real talk. Real talk.
If you really
man.
fucking with me, keep checking up on me, making sure I'm good over here, make sure I don't need nothing.
Making sure we straight.
Yeah, then that'll tell me that I'm your favorite DJ.
All right, man. We're gonna get into this artistry side of the music. So you an artist, man. How long you been actually making music?
Since I was since I was little. I remember writing rhymes in elementary school. So and I'm a musician. Like I'm a self-taught musician.
Okay.
So like I play keys. I used to play drums like growing up in church. I was in the band up until 9th grade, and then I started playing football. But I never lost like my touch with music and my musicianship. So as far as being an artist goes, yeah, I've been making music damn near my whole life.
That's what's up. You ever you perform any of your music?
I'm getting to the point to where I'm doing that. I just got to put out more songs, more content, and I'm in the process of doing that. Like, cause my sound it's a little different. It's not like it's not the norm. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's not the regular shit. So even with my beats and stuff, so it's just it's a matter of me honing it, because I done went through the whole process of like, oh, is this shit good enough? Oh, they gonna like this? But it's like I'm at the point to now is just like write this shit, get the work done, and just put it out. See what happens, because you never know what's gonna happen if you don't put it out.
Yeah, bro. I always tell artists that are up and coming, don't sit on music. You have no fucking reason to sit on music
At all.
So, I think what a lot of artists should do, especially out here, bro, because I meet a lot of artists from like open mics and shit like that. Bro, go to open mics, like, and you don't even. And I tell artists, bro, you ain't even got to perform if you don't want to, bro. Just go out there and network with other people, bro. You might find somebody you like, bro. I want to fucking work with this person, guy, girl, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, and then also, I think open mics are a great tool for artists to practice performing. There's an open mic here in Houston every fucking day. Yep. You have like, I know Wednesdays a common interest, Thursdays Paint the City, New Music Mondays happens with Coalition DJs every first of the month. Between two dumpsters, I'm always there. Mic check Mondays at the address. It's just a lot of shit that you can do, bro.
It's always a lot of shit to help you build that craft. Like for me, like I ain't been on stage and some, like the closest I've been to a stage is DJing. Like I ain't been on no stage and perform my own songs and sometimes.
You play your own songs while you DJing?
It just depends on the situation.
Okay.
Like not all the time. I might play something that I like if I got a song with another artist, like I produced a song for another artist, I might play they shit, just like that'll be some opening music, or I might play that shit when motherfuckers drunk. They be like, what the fuck is this? Let me Shazam that hoe and see and see what the fuck this is. Yeah. But it just depends on the situation, I would say.
I feel it, bro. That's the reason I actually became a DJ. It's because I was an artist and I was like, I'm going to play my own music, because I would always go to DJs and be like, hey, can you play my shit? Or try to pay them to play my shit. They wouldn't
play my own shit. Nigga.
I was like, yeah, I'm gonna play my own shit. So, and you know what's so funny about that shit, bro? When I became a DJ and I first started actually getting gigs, I never played my music. I was too scared.
Oh.
I was scared to play my own shit. I was like, I don't know how this shit is gonna be perceived. Nigga be like,
but
turn this shit off.
But that's why I would say. That's why I would say if you do like if you are an artist that is DJing or a producer that is DJing, like just play your shit and like when you first opening up, you know.
Yeah.
And when you like, cause you're gonna always play the hits, and the hits always gonna pop. So it's just one of them things to where you just find the right pockets to play your shit, and then you should be good. But don't be scared to play your shit, nigga.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not no more, not no more. I ain't even an artist, but I'll definitely play some of my shit in there. But even like I got an artist out of KC, his name's Povey Halo. But like even as an artist, bro, you don't have to have club shit.
You don't.
Like he got some shit. It's called Impala, bro. That's a perfect happy hour song.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you got those type of songs. You got your after hour songs. You got your club songs. You got your opening songs. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you don't have to be fucking ESTG or some shit like that or Moneybag Yo to have a motherfucking club turn, bro. Your shit can go just off a brunch.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So it don't have to be that club shit because I tell a lot of artists to connect with DJs and build relationships with DJs. That way they can possibly spin your music. But I just want to say to artists, bro, you don't have to be the club.
You ain't got to do the cliche shit.
Yeah.
Like, cause we got enough niggas already.
For sure.
We already got enough niggas sounding like Lil Baby. We already got enough niggas, enough females sounding like the regular schmegular female. Like throw that ass, pop that pussy. Like we already had it. So like you did with your like you did with DJing, like what's gonna set you apart from the next person?
Exactly.
That's gonna make you pop a little bit more, and that might be you. That might be your outfits. I don't know, but that might be your delivery when you rapping. That might be the word, the way you play with word. Like, don't be afraid to tap outside of that box.
Be different, bro.
Of the norm. Like,
and don't give a fuck about what niggas think. That nigga DaBaby literally started with wearing fucking diaper, walking around in a diaper, bro.
I seen that shit. I was like, what the fuck? Like, it's nigga marketing.
It's marketing, bro. And the shit popped. Shit popped.
Hella
but
marketing.
also his music was good at the time. I mean, I think his music's cool now, but he makes the same music. But, but yeah, it's like, you know what I'm saying? You got to be different, but you also just got to be like, fuck what other niggas think, bro.
Man, for sure. Push the boundaries.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
Push the boundaries. And show these niggas like I can do what it takes
Absolutely.
without doing the same thing that everybody else did.
Absolutely. For you, when it comes to music, man, what's the creative process look like? Maybe before you hit the studio or before you actually making a song, what does that look like for you?
Sometimes I might have a melody in my head already, and I'm just humming that whole. Like if I have a melody in my head that I can't get out, like, then I know for sure that's probably gonna be something that I wanna go ahead and lay. But really, it's just like listening to other music, listening to a lot of music, or listening to my past music. Be like, damn, nigga, you really got some shit here. Like, or sometimes I don't have any motivation. I just go in there and just see what I can create, and whatever happens just happens. Because I just try to stay active every day, some type of way with music creation. Like, or maybe I'll tell an artist to come over and just put down some melodies. We ain't gotta write no lyrics. Just lay some melodies over this beat. Let's see what we can come up with, and then just have a foundation. Yeah.
Do you do a lot of collaborations with artists or no?
Right now, with my project that I'm working on, I have a few collaborations on there. But as far as artists that I'm possibly working with right now, I'm working with Kiana Dene with her EP. I got my homie Hesto, D Savannah. Y'all probably heard of D Savannah. She popping in the city right now. Okay. But I done work with a couple of people. I do like to collaborate because I feel like collaboration is that's a big key to your success. Like, who do you know? Like, how can you if we collectively bring something together, how can we if we collectively bring both our creative process together, what can we come up with? I know it's gonna be something better than what we could come up on our own. So I love collaboration, like, and because it always brings something extra out that you didn't know you possibly had.
For sure. I remember my question now.
All right.
Do you usually sometimes take something from your old music and kind of like, I don't know, like, do you listen to your old songs and be like, you know what? I used to do some shit like this. I might take some of that and put it towards what I do now. You know what I'm saying? And it don't have to be lyrics. It's just maybe a cadence or maybe this way you did a ad lib or some shit like that.
For sure. Like growing up, I did a lot of production out of Reason. So Reason, like they had so many different vibes in there that was already preset. Like you really didn't have to do too much tweaking to the instruments. And like I would go back to those beats and be like, damn, that shit kind of hard. Like I pull that certain sound that I like and then just possibly lay it on top of another beat, or it might be a foundation to another beat that I'm making. So definitely, like I always go back and just like. Even with the songs that I'm creating right now, like some of them songs been sitting up for 3 and 4 years because I go back and just try to perfect them a little bit more than they are. But I still got to put that shit out at the end of the day. Like I do got to put that shit out.
For sure. Talk to me about being a producer, bro. Like, do you work with other artists when it comes to producing? Do you make your own beats? Do you feel like it's easy being a producer?
It depends on how much work you put in, honestly. Like, I do, easy in what way though? Like easy in what way?
Like, do you feel like producing comes easy to you? Like, do you feel like it's just like, it's kind of effortless, I guess, just effortless?
Effortlessly, that's what you was gonna say.
I guess,
or it's more effortless. Yeah, I would say I would say it's more effortless than, me being a musician for sure. Like I would say it's less nerve-wracking than that. But like I said, it just depends on how much time you put in. What was the question you asked before?
Do you like produce for your own music? Do you produce for other artists?
Yeah, I produce my own music. Like I haven't really messed with any other producers in the city yet. But like I've collaborated with some producers on some shit. But as far as like me writing a song to their beat, I haven't did a lot of that. But as far as working with the artist, for sure, like that whole creative process, like I'll send some shit over and they'll probably send something back to me saying, oh, could we do this? Could we do that? And you know, it's just one of them things. But I do like to collaborate with the artist when it comes to production.
So I got a producer. He's going through like this phase of he likes his beats. He thinks he makes amazing beats, which he does. But he's kind of, I think he wants to skip to that step to where he wants like great artists on his shit, and he doesn't want to have to go through getting the mediocre and the shitty artists out the way first. Do you feel like you kind of you either went through that or you're going through that, and how you maybe maneuver to getting people to maybe pay for a beat or something like that? How do you get past that level?
It's all about how you present yourself. So at the end of the day, like you know the skill that you carry, but we all got to start somewhere. Yeah. So it might be you just creating a couple of beat tapes and just putting them hoes out, and then seeing what artists will hit you back and saying, oh, you got somebody on this beat yet? You think I could get this beat from you? You working with artists or you working with shitty art. Like if somebody gonna pay me $500 for a beat, nigga, you can
have it.
You can have that whole nigga. Like if you want exclusive rights, like I can make $1 million of these. Yeah. So shit, it's just one. But it is certain beats. Just like damn, this hoe is hard. Like I want to get. I want
somebody.
Yeah, I want to get the right person. Yeah. I want to get the right person on here. But it just depends, bro. Like. I would just say trust the process. Make sure you're creating every day. Make sure you getting the little kinks out the way and working with the shitty artists. You might have the best beats on the face of this earth, but you got to create your own platform. So put that shit out.
And I think, bro, even, you know what I'm saying, you got to work with the shitty artists because they're going to put you on to the better artists.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So I think of it like this because I was telling them too, like, we was actually talking about this last night. I was like, hey, bro, if I was you, you know what I'm saying, of course you want to make some money off your beats, but in the same breath, you want good niggas on your shit. So what I would do is but you're gonna have to go through the mediocre artists, the shitty artists first. I'd be like, all right, and it's also how I think you can make a little bit more bread. Mm-hmm. If you're gonna sell a beat, make it a little bit more expensive. Like, let's say you want to sell a beat I would sell a beat for $75, right? Mm-hmm. But I have a package, but I'd be like, or you can get 3 beats for $100.
Yeah.
Then you'd be like, well, I might as well go ahead and try to get the 3 beats for $100.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But in the same breath, you're not giving them exclusive rights. Mm-hmm. If you want the exclusive beat, you're gonna have to pay $500, $1,000, or whatever. At that point, if somebody gonna buy the exclusive, you're gonna come up off that. You're gonna come up off of that, mm-hmm. Or you can have 10 niggas buy the same beat for $75.
Yeah, well, you leasing them hoes, and that's where I'm kind of at right now too. I'm kind of in the process of rebranding myself because I do have a website, but it's just full of my old shit. So I have to update it, and I do have like options on there where you can. Do you want to lease this beat, or do you want a premium beat where this has this certain options, or do you want an exclusive or a custom beat type shit? So definitely like you can monetize this shit in a way to where it's just like it's multiple niggas coming to buy one beat. For sure. And then like say for instance if a nigga come, like if somebody you just sold the same beat to 10 niggas, but it's one person that say, okay, I want exclusive rights. Nobody else can make music to the shit. Sell them the exclusive rights.
Exclusive, bro.
Like that's just the end of it. Like,
and then you just know you're not gonna be able to sell that beat no more.
Exactly.
But once you sell the exclusive, the other 10 niggas, 15 niggas, or whoever bought the shit before, they already got it. But in the same breath though, like if the dude who bought the exclusive beat, he blows up off that bitch, he can sue them niggas. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? So it's like it's a dub for you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I just think you know what I'm saying, you gotta go about this shit a different way, a certain way. And then also artists need producers, bro. It's not the other way around. I don't feel like producers necessarily need artists, because as a producer, bro, you can make a beat, and 9 times out of 10, when a nigga listening to a beat, what they do? They freestyle that motherfucker. Yeah. So niggas will listen to beats all day long. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers is not finna listen to acapella raps all day long.
Not at all.
You know what I'm saying? They're not finna do that shit. So the artist needs the producer more than the producer needs the artist. Mm-hmm. So since you have that leverage, like a fucking DJ or some shit, you are able to do certain things that the artist is not able to do. So if you want to charge, $500 because this beat, you just know this motherfucker is a precious ass diamond, you can charge that shit.
You can leverage, like you definitely can leverage, like you definitely have more leverage as a producer than you do as an artist.
Exactly.
I would say the industry is more saturated with music artists
than it is producers.
For
sure.
So you definitely have more leverage.
Good producers.
And like you say, good producers. I would say the best producers are the ones who stick true to themselves, who ain't trying to, like we say, ride the same way.
Tight beats and shit.
Yeah. I mean, you can make those tight beats because that's only like that. In that process, that's a part of training. Like because you're going to go search for different sounds that you couldn't find or things of that nature, make it sound up to this kind of, what word am I looking for? This, I don't want to say wave, but this kind of wave that you trying to portray in a way, or that you're listening to in a way, because it's always gonna be people looking for J. Cole type beats or
Lil Baby,
Lil Baby type. It's always gonna be that. But at the same time, don't lose your productional value in making that kind of shit, because it's like you got your own sound, bro. Pharrell got his own sound. Timberland got Katron got his own sound. So it's just one of the things. Just stick true to your guns for sure.
Absolutely, man. I'm gonna ask you one more question before we get out of here, man. It's a question I ask all artists, DJs, producers, everybody that come on the show, man. So you were originally from Houston. When you blow up, whether you blow up being an artist, producer, DJ, whatever, do you plan on coming back to your city to do something for your city?
For sure.
What do you want to do?
I might do like a little music festival or something. Like for sure. It's something with the community. Definitely some give back in some type of way because I can't forget where I come from for sure.
I think a lot of people do, bro. That's the problem.
Yeah, you can't forget your roots because it's just one of them things to where, but really all your resources were once one where you came from. So it's just like, why not just give back to where you came from? I don't see the problem with that.
For sure.
But everybody ain't got that kind of heart, you know.
Yeah.
It's just one of the things.
So. That's true, man. One thing that I know I'm gonna do, I want to create like a music music community center type of thing, where you in that joint, bro. You got different levels, like different floors you can go to, but we in there for helping artists become better artists, helping people who want to be, in the industry, whether you want to be a manager, you want to be a DJ, you want to be a publicist, you know what I'm saying? You want to do anything, bro, you can go there, get lessons, and then kind of work your way up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want it to be like everybody goes in there, not necessarily everybody starts at level 1, but we find out, all right, what level are you at? You know what I'm saying? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you come in there, you got polished music already, all of that, you might start off at level 4. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If you come in there and you just don't know what you want to do, but you want to be in the industry, you start off at level 1. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, and you work your way up. I want to have like damn near 100 different studios in there.
That's gonna be live as shit.
Like, yeah, bro. So we're like, because I want it to be a place where you can go network with other people too. You know what I'm saying? So if you met bro on number 1, I want y'all niggas to go up together. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's like all right, now y'all on level 2. Now y'all go to level 3. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? All the way to the top. And level 5 would be where
you're a master.
You're a master at everything that you started off at doing. But now we're ready to be able to put you in rooms with labels. We're able to put you in rooms with different people or anything to be able to be like, all right, this person is ready to go get shipped off to go do their thing. And now they can go start making money. Now they can go start doing their own thing, building their own brand. And that's another thing that I want to help people do while they there is build their own brand. You know what I'm saying? So that's a huge thing I want to do, bro. I want to have like a space in there where I can hold concerts and shit. You know what I'm saying? If need be, little showcases, artist showcases. You know what I'm saying? Just a lot of different stuff.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit, you can do a festival out there, motherfucker.
For sure, man. I want to do that shit for the city, for my city.
Kansas City.
Yeah, bro. And then I want to bring it down here. But I just know that we have a lot of talent in my city, but we just get looked over. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the Midwest, it's Kansas City. People think it's Kansas, dirt, corn, fucking Wizard of Oz. So, but it's not like that. And we just get looked over a lot. And I know that we have certain people that are technically able to, that have a little bit of power to be able to do certain shit in the city and help out the city. I just don't feel like they do. So I want to be the nigga to be like, all right, LA, look at KC. New York, look at KC. Houston, look at KC. You know what I'm saying? All of you other fucking labels, A&Rs, you looking for talent, look here. You know what I'm saying? You looking for somebody just popped off, they need a DJ, we got DJs. You know what I'm saying? We got people that's ready to go and shit like that. So
at the end of the day, it comes down to having a platform.
Exactly.
So
exactly,
just
man.
bringing back to the first point, like, create your own platform. That should do wonders for you. So
for sure. And I know that I don't see that happening, like, of course, like within the next couple years, but
it's on your mind.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. I'm definitely gonna do it. Yeah. And I want to like have certain shit in, like when you walk in, you be like, okay, because I want people to know like this is my shit, like I built this, but I want people to be like, okay, he really started off doing this shit in his living room. Like you see shit around there, like maybe I take the grass wall and I put it in there or some shit, or I take the first ever Chef Radio sign and I put it in there and like, this is really where this nigga started.
Yep.
I can do this shit.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like I want people to think about that. Like this nigga really, he may have left, but he came back and he helping out. But this nigga really, he had these lights, he had this camera, like almost
That's
like some
real nigga shit
type shit. You
That's
know what I'm
real
saying?
nigga shit. Like I think they did that. I think they did something like that for Jay-Z not too long ago, where they took, I think it was for Blueprint 3,
Okay.
one of them albums, and they basically remodeled the room that looked just like what he recorded out of, with all the computers, the keyboards, the microphones that he used. They just put it on display for people to come back and see, like, yeah, this is where all this shit went down.
Yeah.
So that's definitely, like, I would say that's definitely a good ass idea, just to show underprivileged kids, like, you ain't gotta be no sports athlete.
Nope.
You ain't gotta be the best rapper to be in the music industry. Like it's so many jobs in the industry, period. So there's so many different avenues that you can take, and that would be something great definitely for the community to see.
For sure, man. And I want to, of course, like, I know that I'm gonna be honest, I'll never, like, I'll have a residency back in KC, but I'll never live in Kansas City anymore. Just personally, just because I know that there's more opportunity everywhere else. And then I know by that time, bro, I would be such a big-ass person that I wouldn't have time to live there. You know what I'm saying? So, but I would want to go back from time to time, show up to the place, and even have, like, a room where I still do Chef Radio there. Because I know at some point, bro, I want to have Chef Radio in different cities, but I know that I'm not going to be able to do every interview. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because at that point, I would just be, I'm number one, probably doing interviews with way bigger artists. But I do want to come back or go, if somebody sees me out, like, they like, oh, DJ Preme, I've been a fan of you since day one, and I fuck with your energy. I want to be like, all right, little bro, let's go do an interview right now.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to still be able to help put people on, because I never want to get to that level and be like, yep, I'm done. No, nigga, this the whole reason for this shit is to put people on.
Yeah, to open doors for others.
Yeah.
Hopefully these DJs out here do it for us.
For sure.
So that's just going back to that point that you was making earlier. Hopefully they see it that way, and like, okay, we was once there. Like, you can do this shit too.
Yeah.
Type shit. So
yeah. So no, I definitely want to do that shit, man, because I know nobody's ever tried to do some shit like that for me. So why not try to, help put everybody else on and put everybody else in different positions and positions to win and succeed, bro. I just can't wait for that day that I somebody my age or maybe a little bit younger, when I'm older and I have a huge ass platform at that point, and they just see me out and they like, hey, Preme, like, what's up? I vibe with them. And I'm like, hey, let's go do an interview right now. And then, shit, after the interview comes out, they take the fuck off.
Because they was on Chef Radio.
Yeah. So, yeah, man, go ahead and shout yourself out, man. Tell everybody where they can find your music, all of that.
Well, once again, it's Katron. My music is streaming on, that's Katron. Once again, that's Katron. My music is streaming on everything: Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube. Like, you can go find me, or you can go to katronmusic.com. I am rebranding that website right now, so it's up, but it's not the official thing that's going when I finally push the rebranding or the relaunch out. So
I got you.
Appreciate y'all for rocking with us here at Chef Radio. Shout out this nigga DJ Preme. You doing something good in the city, bro.
I appreciate it.
Doing something good in the city. I really fuck with it. Thank you for allowing me to come here and talk my shit that I did talk.
Absolutely, man. Like I say, I do this for the people, man. Y'all already know the dessert mix up next. Keep it locked. It's the hottest. It's the biggest. DJ Preme, Katron. It is Chef Radio.